Alright guys, welcome back to Our World Outdoors. Now, something looks different. Honey, what's different?
It's nighttime.
That's right. So, I've been talking about wanting to do this for a long time. If you were at our Archer's Fork trip, you know what I'm talking about when I say day-night hike. So, I finally decided to get it together, make it happen, and I'm going to tell you now, this is a beautiful cold night. The weatherman said about 35 degrees. We're right now pushing about 32, and once we get over by the lake, it's going to be even colder. You can already see my breath. But let's get the disclaimer out of the way right off the bat. When night hiking, there's a couple things you need to think about, especially in the winter. You need to make sure you have 2 of everything, if not 3 of everything, because anything can go wrong, especially in the winter. So lights, double, triple up. First aid stuff, double, triple up. Same with everything. Now, this is the big one. Check your local laws, whatever your local parks, whatever your local forests, wherever you're at, make sure what you're doing is legal. Now, we are at the Wildcat Hollow Trailhead, which is in Wayne National Forest, which allows night hiking. But we are going to travel to Burr Oak from here to Dock 3. Now, the caveat of that is they actually close that park at 11 p.m. they say. But we are traveling on the North Country Trail / Buckeye Trail, which is also the Lakeshore Trail. So by using that, they kind of are a little bit more cool about people being on it at night because they actually have thru hikers coming through at night. But this has been something I've been wanting to do for a long time. My wife thinks I'm crazy. She decided to come along with me. I can tell you it's going to be wet because it's been raining a lot lately. Now, I have my regular blue hoodie on. You guys have seen me wear this before, but there's multiple points on this that are reflective. Missy's wearing Hunter Orange, just so we can be a little more reflective in case there is anyone else out on the trail. As we are speaking right now, the coyotes are yipping behind us. We actually were driving down through here, jumping deer, so I'm sure it's going to be an interesting night. The moon is slightly out and some stars, but it is overcast, so I'm ready to get on the trail, fully enjoy this. Are you ready for this, honey?
Yeah, stop talking.
No,
Let's
I can't
go.
stop talking because we actually are out here for a reason. We are doing some review footage for headlamps and these beanies and many other things. So that was also the second part of this, of how I convinced my wife to come out with me, because I was going to come do this alone because she was scared.
I was not scared.
She was not scared. But come along, guys. This is going to be a good one. Alright guys, so we've run into a slight problem. Sunday Creek is completely flooded out. So we hadn't anticipated this. You do have to cross Sunday Creek in order to get to the other side. So we're left with little choice here. We don't want to have to turn around and go back. It is freezing cold, but we're going to take our shoes off and wade across this. Now, I know that you can't really see it that much, but that water actually is slightly moving, even though it's not super deep. But I don't know what it is in the middle, so wish us luck. So, someone has made an executive order. What's the executive order, honey?
I'm just going to leave my shoes and socks on and walk across.
So, I can't leave her to do that alone. She has rolled up her pants and her cuddle duds and her base layers. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
It's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold.
All right, so I've done the same, and we're going across. This is going to suck. Whoa, that's deep. That's way deeper and way faster than I anticipated.
Cold. At least my pants stay dry.
That sucked. So, Is that, you're kind of cold now, aren't you?
I was cold before. I'm ready to get hiking.
All right, let's go. Well, that way's a bunch of floodings. I forgot to roll my pants down. What are you stopping for? All right, guys. As you can see, this whole thing's flooded. And we worked our way around there to here, came up. Now we're crossing another one to get over there, which is where the trail is. This has turned out to be way more challenging than we thought. Probably not the best of ideas. And we're back on trail. Let's do it. That sucked. Again. Alright guys, so it's not working out well here. Look at this. That's like up to my knees. There's nowhere to cross. And we just keep running into these. This is like the fourth one. I don't even know. Now, this is my fault because I don't know in what world we thought Sunday Creek wasn't going to be flooded down here. It's been raining for like 2 weeks straight. I don't know what we were thinking. But like the trail's right there, but the problem is like every 10 feet you got like knee deep or waist deep water.
Or you got mud and you're falling on your butt.
Well, yeah, I've fallen a few times.
I've fallen twice.
I mean, I don't want to know how
My
much.
butt is all mud.
We are all mud. We are covered in mud.
We came out to play in the mud.
Well, we could play in the mud. But anyways, I think at this point, I'm going to have to chalk it up because somebody's teeth are already chattering and we are absolutely ridden in mud, which normally if it was warm out would be a good thing. Because it'd be fun, but this is not fun.
Not in the middle of winter.
No, not on 30 degrees, you know, when you start getting sick. I mean, it's not hard to see our breath. I mean, it's cold out here. So, goodbye, NCT, Burr Oak. Guess what we get to do? Go back through the water. So, we're gonna put my tail between my legs and go back to the car, and this will come out as a major fail.
Do we get to go out for the epic after hike at dinner?
I'll buy you a candy bar.
Is that all I earned?
You walked like a half mile in mud and water. You get a candy bar. If you walk 10 miles, you get a giant porterhouse steak.
Oh.
But we will get back with another night hikes, guys. Just bear with us because, you know.
It is fun to hike at night. It's just, I think we bit off more than we can chew today.
I don't think we bit off more than we can chew. I think that the ground is flooded and we weren't prepared for that. Because I would have brought waders, I don't care. But now you get to watch us try and get back, which will be even more fun. Guys, we just jumped something. I don't know if it was a beaver or a big old fish. Something in the water.
Now we got to cross it.
Now you got to get in the water with it.
That was big.
I know, it was massive. I didn't get the camera on in time, guys. I'm guessing it was probably a big old catfish. Or maybe a big old carp. They have some big carp in here. But what are you going to do if it bites you?
I'm going to run quick across the water.
Hey, I'll tell you what, you can go first.
All right.
And I'll film you.
Okay. Are you going to jump in and save me?
Yeah, if it attacks you.
All right.
How about I'll go upstream and scare it away? How's that?
All right.
We'll go together. You ready?
Ready.
Here we go.
Don't go too far upstream.
All right, I'm right here. I can see the water. There's nothing in the water.
Yeah.
You forgot to roll your pants up.
Yeah, I decided not to. I'm just gonna go with it.
I think I'm getting wet. What do you think?
I think that's ice water.
I know. What was that? Oh, it was a beaver. There's a beaver hole there.
Is there?
Yeah, right there. Or something. There's a hole right there. That's not a beaver dam, but it looks like it's a hole. Something was in there. Goes right underneath this. I'm not going to get any closer because I don't want to scare anything, but right down in there. So we'll leave whatever that is alone. It could have been just a catfish in a hole in the side of the bank. But
It is pretty out here at night.
it really is. We'll have to come back here. Looky there. Ain't that a hedge apple?
I think
Look on the
so.
ground.
Yeah, that is. Right there's a hedge apple.
We take some of them home and get some of them going to the house.
Did you know if you put those in your house, it gets rid of your spiders?
I think that's an old wives' tale.
Maybe. It was an old wise guy who told me. Your dad.
One thing I love about these low-lying areas are these sycamores, honey. Look at how big these freaking things get. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a six one on the back side, and a couple little ones growing up in between. But those are massive, and they grow literally in the water. It's crazy.
And there it is, folks. The walk of shame back to the car. Honey,
Shut it.
how did your trip turn out?
I hope you step in one of these puddles.
Are you cold?
No.
Are you mad?
Yes. Yes, I've been planning this for a while. I got all these lights and all this gear and all this set up and fail.
It'll be all right.
I hear you. You just want to go home.
We'll do it near it's warmer out. And we'll stop tonight and I'll buy you something to eat.
How are you going to buy me something to eat?
I'll buy you a candy bar.
Really?
Well, at least you attempted.
So behold our shame. We did not make it. Fail. Epic. But I'm with you, so that makes everything okay.
I love you.
This is frustrating, guys, for me personally. She's like, I don't care. It's cool. No more walking through giant freaking water.
No, we had fun. It was an adventure.
It was an adventure. It was different.
It was short-lived, but it was fun, and it was different.
And it does drive me to want to come back and do it again. But when it's drier, which the only time you get even slightly dry is the dead of summer in July. Because it's always wet here. But with that said, we had a good time. You never always win them all. And you'll find that a lot of creators would scrap footage like this. And I wouldn't blame them. But why not? Why not share with you guys so you can laugh at our pain? My wife will laugh at my pain all the time.
And you need to know that there are fails.
There is.
They're not, every trip's not successful.
Especially when you're trying to go out and film them. Because it's one thing if I was just like, oh, I don't have 20 pounds of camera gear, 5 different power banks, 4 different lights. But with that said, we do appreciate you guys coming along. And if for nothing else, if you enjoyed us failing terribly at this, go down, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, go down and like, comment, do whatever you want to do to make us feel better about our terrible time tonight on this trip. And honey,
let us know what you think about Tony's planning too. And then we will see you up the trail. I'll plan the next one.
remember she said that. If you're gonna have an epic fail, you might as well have a dance party.